Hello students, through this video I want to give an idea about the preamble of the Indian Constitution. So before we start about the preamble of the Indian Constitution, first of all we should know what actually preamble mean or what is a preamble. In every act or in every law or in every constitution there is a preamble. So preamble, it is nothing but an introductory statement of any act or any constitution. That means it is the summary of the act or the summary of the constitution. So preamble, it is the introduction or introductory statement of any act or any constitution. So if you look into the preamble of any act or any constitution, we can have the idea of the whole act or the whole constitution. So like every constitution or every act, the Constitution of India, it also contains a preamble. And this preamble, it was based on the objective resolution which was adopted or which was drafted by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and he also moved this objective resolution in the Constituent Assembly, and the Constituent Assembly adopted this objective resolution. And the preamble of the Indian Constitution, it is based on the objective resolution moved by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. And this preamble of the Indian Constitution, it was amended. That means some modifications, some addition were made in the year 1976 by the 42nd Amendment of Indian Constitution. And this by this 42nd Amendment in the year 1976, 3 new terms has been added in the preamble of the Indian Constitution. And these 3 new terms were socialist, secular and integrity. These 3 terms were added in the preamble of the Indian Constitution by the 42nd Amendment Act of 1976, and this is very important for objective questions. So the preamble of the Indian Constitution, it gives an introduction or the preface of the Constitution of India. So now let's read the text of the Indian preamble or preamble of the Indian Constitution. The preamble of the Constitution of India reads, "We the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India as a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution." So, this is the preamble or introduction of our Constitution. If we read this preamble of our Constitution, then it reveals the nature of the Indian Constitution and objective of the institution. So mainly this preamble, it reveals 4 components. First of all, the preamble of Indian Constitution, it reveals the source of authority of the Constitution, because it starts with "we the people of India." That means the source of the Indian Constitution, it is the people of India will be the source of the Indian Constitution. Secondly, it reveals the nature of the Indian state. That means the preamble reads like sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. That means it reveals the nature of the Indian state. Nature of the Indian state will be a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic. Next, the preamble also reveals the objective of the Constitution. That means the objective of the Constitution of India will be to establish justice, that is social, economic and political justice, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, then equality of status and opportunities, and to promote among them all fraternity. That means the objective of Indian Constitution is to establish justice, liberty, equality and fraternity. Next, it also reveals the date of adoption of our Constitution. That is, the Constituent Assembly has adopted the Constitution of India on 26th November 1949. So mainly these 4 components are revealed in the preamble of the Indian Constitution. And here one question might come, that is the philosophy of the Indian constitution. If a question comes like what is the philosophy of the Indian constitution, or what are the ideals and principles enshrined in the Indian constitution, then dear students, you will have to elaborate the principles of the Indian constitution, such as sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and republics. These principles you will have to elaborate, and along with this you will also have to elaborate the ideals. Those are justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. So if question comes like what is the philosophy of the Indian constitution, explain or discuss the ideals and principles enshrined in the Indian constitution, then you will have to elaborate all these points. So thank you.